What's happening? It's Chris Hall here. You are now tuned into the Chris Hall Show. I need everybody within the sound of my voice. Follow me at ChrisHallATL on Instagram. When you get there, click the link in the bio. That'll take you over to the YouTube page. Click on that subscribe button. Once you click that, right over there to the right or the left, I can't remember, whichever way you're facing, hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime my content drops. Because this is where the content lives. Follow the YouTube. It's free. I know y'all like free shit. I know it. Y'all ask me for free stuff all the time. What is going on, y'all? You see the title. I just want to come straight out the gate. I need everybody to take 1,000 milligrams of if it don't apply, let it fly. I don't want y'all on here cussing me out, acting all crazy. Relax, relate, and release. This is a conversation for the congregation. This ain't juice. Not tonight. No. My apologies for being a little late. Had some family issues going on. Also, cut my finger today. Doing some man shit. I ain't mean to give y'all the finger, but it is what it is. So what's going on, y'all? What is going on? What is going on? How was your Memorial Day weekend? Did you enjoy your long weekend? Like Kamala Harris told you to? Sure as hell hope you did. I had a decent time. I had my daughter over the weekend. She likes going to every trampoline park in the metro Atlanta area. I feel like we've gone to almost every one I could possibly go to, and we still ain't done. It's a lot of them. She had a great time. I realized that I am all of 36, okay? If you don't know how old you are, take a child to the trampoline park, and you, my friend, will find out very quickly your age. I thought I was young. I used to play on a trampoline all the time. Me and my friends used to have like a, I loved wrestling back in the day. So we used to really do wrestling in the backyard. Remember like backyard wrestling? That was us. We literally would do wrestling in the backyard. We'd be Triple H and all type of stuff, jumping around, doing front flips, back flips. That was at 15, 16 years old. 36, it just don't hit the same. I was tired as hell. Tired as hell. Monday, was that Monday? Yeah, Monday I went to breakfast at Bonnets. Have y'all been to breakfast at Bonnets as of yet? Breakfast at Bonnets was nice. Sunday night I went to my favorite place, as y'all know, Cigar Bar over in Sandy Springs. It's a nice atmosphere. It's a lot of cool people there, men being men, women being women. Like I said, minus the cigar smoke is definitely a good time. I'm thinking about joining it. I don't know if you could join the club. Not a big cigar smoker, but I have a great time when I go. I just want y'all to know, women have wandering eyes too, okay? No matter what woman, fellas, and y'all can attest for this as well, when you're out on a date or just with a homegirl, with a chick, there's other chicks looking, okay? This is Atlanta. These women don't care if you married, if you got a girlfriend. Ladies, you have to be on your game, okay? Because that woman across from the bar will take your man if you let her. Get on your shit. I'm looking around, I'm like, damn, y'all don't know who this girl is. What's going on? It's not just us, fellas. Y'all be wildin' too. Absolutely. For sure. You see the title. Let's get right into it. Let's get with the shits. as the cool kids say. Should women wear bonnets in public? Let's talk about it. Should women wear bonnets in public? I had some interesting conversations with some young ladies over the weekend in person, throughout my direct messages, which we will dive into. Monique was the first person that I seen kind of dive into it publicly, to where she made a couple videos, stating how she felt about the public perception of especially black women, because this is a black thing. All other races, Chinese, white, Asian, this, that, and the third, sit back, get your popcorn, and learn something. Learn some culture for today, okay? This is a serious subject. I didn't know it was this serious for the most part, but we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. We're absolutely going to talk about it. Now, bonnets. Bonnets are usually made of satin or silk. And a bonnet is meant to protect a woman's hair from overnight snags and tangles, and I believe to help from it drying out from the cotton in the pillowcase. That's why you may see some women with silk pillowcases. If you're a player, from what I heard, I don't got those. A dude might have silk pillowcases because he has women sleeping over his home that may not have a bonnet. So he go ahead and get them silk pillowcases so she'll be A-okay. Now, as far as I know, a bonnet was never a thing to wear out in public. But now it seems like it's growing more popular and popular for women to wear bonnets. And we'll add in, additional rider here to where we're talking about pajamas. I've seen women wear boxers and slides, fuzzy slippers, flip-flops, whatever you want to call it, out in public as you go out and about running your small errands, right? So what I'm going to do something a little bit different here. Hopefully this doesn't mess up the live stream. If it does, we'll come back. But I want to share a video. We're going to sit and watch it, of Monique's comment that seemingly got the internet in an uproar. It got Black Twitter wilding out. Oh yes, it got Black Twitter wilding out. And oh yeah, this is what a man looked like. Shout out to Kwame Brown. Let's take a look. See if I can find it here.
Hey, my sweet babies. So, it took me a minute to say what I'm getting ready to say, because I want to make sure I'm not saying it in judgment. And I want to make sure I'm saying it from a place of love. Y'all, some of y'all have given me the title of auntie. And I'm honored that y'all do that, right? But there are times where auntie got to talk to her babies and say some real shit. So yesterday, I was in the airport in Atlanta because I'm in Jackson, Mississippi now at Chuckles Comedy Club, right? And we got 3 shows tonight. We got a matinee at 5:30, then we got 7, then we got 10, right? And I'm excited. I always love going to the stage. So when we got to the airport yesterday, I was excited, like, all right, baby, let's go get him in Jackson, Mississippi. And as we began to walk through the airport, I saw so many, actually too many to count and too many for me to tap. But I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport. And I've been seeing it, not just at the airport. I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of, let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home? Let me make sure I'm representing the family I created, so that if I'm out in the street, I look like I have pride in myself. And I'm not saying no full face of makeup. I'm not saying no full front lace frontal. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is, could you please comb your hair? And if you don't want to comb your hair, they got enough shit out here now, baby, where you can style yourself up and look like you have pride. I'm not saying you don't have pride, but the representation that you're showing, someone would have to ask you to know that you had it. So my sweet babies, for the ones that do call me auntie, I love you for real. Even the ones that don't, I love y'all asses too. But the babies that say auntie to me, please listen to auntie. Always have pride in your representation of you. It's not to get a man. It is just your representation of you, my sweet babies. So I'm just giving y'all a warning. If I see you in the streets, in the airport, in the Walmart, and you got a bonnet on, and you got slippers on, and you looking like, what the fuck? Aunt Nikki gonna tap you and say, hey, baby girl, show you what you worth. Show you what you deserve. So all of those posts that you see celebrities putting out there saying, hey, queen, hey, queen, hey, queen, well, can we start putting it into action? So I'm asking our wiser sisters, when we see our little babies out there looking like they just don't care, and I'm not saying y'all don't, it looks like it. Can we just tap them and say, baby girl, you deserve more than what you're showing. Represent you with pride, my babies. And that may be a part of us helping our community. Because if you look like you don't give a damn, how you gonna be treated? So, when I say, hey, queen, I can only say it to the sisters that it belongs to. Because a lot of us are still in queen training. So if you're in queen training, stop being fearful of taking your position. And queens don't walk around with bonnets and headscarves and slippers and pajamas. That's for the house. When you go outside, represent you, baby, like you are worthy and you deserve the title of Hey Queen. Aunt Nikki love y'all for real. And I ain't never gonna BS you. Stop wearing them damn bonnets and headscarves looking like don't nobody give a damn about you, nor do you give a damn about yourself. Because you beautiful. So represent it. I love y'all for real, my babies. Hey, my sweet babies.
All right. So you heard that. You saw that. I couldn't have said it better myself. I wouldn't say it. Do you know why I wouldn't say it? Because when men say things about women and your appearance and how we think you should present yourself, it comes off as toxic masculinity, right? Comes off as misogynistic, right? You don't like it. So I figured, this is just me, when I watched it, I hadn't seen any comments prior. I was like, oh, snap. There's a woman saying it. Oh, this is going to go over just well. We're not going to have to worry about it. And oh man, what happens? What happens? She gets smoked for saying something like that. It was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy when I seen it. And then we have, let's see, it was Confidently K. Oh, I'm responding to all comments. So let's see. Okay, so this is the same rhetoric they use to kill black men. You definitely don't want to go there with me when it comes to that. There's going to be a whole nother show. Let's say she has a robe on and no bra. There we go. So I had a conversation with a young lady who said that same similar thing. What I've noticed when it comes to black women in particular, when someone says a message, although it be positive, saying that we should present ourselves in a more positive light, when you don't agree with it, you attack the person instead of the actual message. It's the weirdest thing to me because there's not much of an argument of someone saying, hey, don't wear a bonnet, pajamas, and flip-flops out in public as you roam around the streets. It boggles my mind of how women attack even other women who are asking you to better yourself. And then we have me, her, try. It's not really that big of a deal. That's what I've realized in the black community, is that no one thinks anything is that big of a deal. Everyone is just doing whatever they want to do. Women and men, no one is guiding their lives. You are the pilot of your own life. You can do whatever you want to. No one cares about the black community. You only care about yourself. So if you don't care about it, then it's not really that big of a deal, right? So then you say, oh, this is what cops use to kill black men. Really? Is that right? Okay, I get it. What black men are you actually talking about? Can you name me these people? Can you name me these people who are getting killed by the police? Can you please tell me what black men are getting killed by the police? Is this what you're seeing on the news? Have you done your research about who is getting killed? And not to get too far off subject, because like I said, if I touch on that, it's going to be a very long video and I'm going to get off topic. But what I did ask one of the young ladies who I was talking to, and I'm going to pull up the message in a little bit, but I asked her, do you enjoy seeing black men with wife beaters on, pants sagging past their ass cheek to their lower thigh, walking around in public? Is that how you want the black man image? Is that what you want the black man image to look like? This is what a man looks like. Shout out to Kwame Brown. He the one who coined that phrase. Obviously, you don't have to dress like this every single place that you go. I get that. But you have to be presentable. I'll be honest. When I was younger, I didn't care how I went to the airport either, to be quite honest with you. But mind you, Monique didn't say just the airport. She said out and about in general. Let's read the rest here. I've talked to other women, right? Respectable women. Not to say that women with bonnets are not respectable, but most of the comments that I got from this video when I posted it Friday were hand claps. Yes, women should not wear bonnets in public. So what exactly are you saying to those women? If you feel like it's cool, you feel like it's cool. What are those women wrong too? Are they crazy? Is that right? Because I'm sure if I came up to you with my pants sagging, a wife beater on, my hair all in a mess, and said, what's up, baby? What's your number? Let me holler at you sometime, man, your fine ass. You would be like, nigga, who are you talking to? You don't see this queen? This queen. So is your bonnet your crown? Is that what you're saying? Oh, let's see. Well, I'm honest. I'm attorney, graduated number 5 in my class, and I'm very respected in my community, and I'm headed to the airport. I have on a bonnet. How are people supposed to know that? If you are a respected person and you have this degree and you're an attorney and all this other stuff, why would you walk around with a bonnet on? Why is that? How is someone gonna be able to tell you the difference from someone with the 8th grade education at that point? Mind you, you keep steady going on. If that's the case, you said that you wear your bonnet on when you go to the airport because you're going to sleep. Do you also wear your night clothes? Do you wear your underwear? Do you take your bra off? I mean, might as well. How else do you go to sleep? You know what I mean? If I went there in my boxers and said I got on my boxers because I'm going to sleep. If you wear your boxers, that's fine. I think they'll let you into the airport that way. I just never understood why people argue about something that does not look good in public to the public perception of us. This is why I used men juxtaposed to women with us wearing wife beaters and our pants sagging. There is not one person that in my direct message that said that men sagging their pants with their underwear showing is acceptable. Not one. But for some reason, when we say something about y'all that we believe is not presentable, there's an argument for some reason. There's a pushback. I do not understand for the life of me, how is this a problem with saying that you should not wear bonnets out and about? Do you have rollers in your hair as well? The difference of presentation that I see between other races and us black people is utter ridiculous. When you go to certain parts of the city, when I go to Alpharetta and go to North Point Mall, it is completely different to when I go to South DeKalb Mall. Completely different. And it is ridiculous how, as y'all see in these comments, so ladies who agree with me about not wearing bonnets, look in the comments and see the huge paragraphs of women trying to argue this point to wear a bonnet out of the house. Just look. Just look. I don't understand that for the life of me. The things that, I'm going to tell you, the women who don't wear bonnets, they don't necessarily say anything about it. Y'all tuck your head down and say, oh, that's this look crazy, and let them wear their bonnets out. Why is it so deep? Don't wear it then. If it's not that deep, don't wear it. Anywho, so, like I was saying, the image of us means something. Your skin means something. How you present it to the world means something. Why would you not want to be the best version of yourself walking out the house? I'll be honest. I used to walk out the house any type of way. Some shorts, flip-flops, a wife beater. I used to wear a wave cap back in the day when it was popular. This, that, and the third. Until I realized that the average person can't tell me, it can't tell the difference between me and the common criminal. You can't tell the difference because we're all dressed exactly the same. You then get profiled. That is the thing. Don't get it twisted. When I'm out and I see a woman, do you think I'm gonna holler at a woman in a bonnet? I'm not doing that. My guys who hang with me, they not doing that at all. They wives is not my wife. You think she gonna be running around the street? She's a reflection of me. Just like you, as my wife, wouldn't want me in the streets dressed any kind of way with my pants sagging. You wouldn't want no one in this comment section that says, is it a big deal, can tell me, hey, yeah, you men, y'all can dress however y'all want to. It has come to the point where no one cares about anything. Nothing is serious whatsoever. Dating isn't serious. Getting married isn't serious. Having kids isn't serious. This one girl told me, she's 26 years old. She tells me, oh, I've been proposed to. I don't want to get married. I don't want to have kids. I want to travel the world and this, that, and the third. But she's still dating. What are you looking for exactly? You looking for somebody, you don't want to share it. You're selfish. You don't want to share it with anybody. You want to do it all for yourself. And it seems like in the black community, everyone is just for self. Y'all don't have any idea of what this does to our image as a whole. No one cares about it. Everyone just wants to go for self. I have no idea why that is. It is insane to me how educated women, educated black women cannot understand that image and perception of self means something. It's just, I don't care. I'm just doing this. I'm just going here real quick. What does it matter? Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. Y'all do that with everything. Everything. Y'all focus on things like that. The reason that the women who don't have a bonnet or don't control the airways because they're quiet. They're chill. The things we see on TV, and I think I seen Chad Ochocinco say something like that. I mean, Chad Ochocinco, I don't even want to get into that too much, but people accepting women with bonnets on is crazy to me. Why would you wear your pajamas outside of the house because you're going somewhere real quick? You don't know who you're gonna meet. You don't know who's gonna see you. You don't know who you're gonna see. You don't know what type of opportunity you're gonna run into. Especially, let's say that my show is usually about dating and the misconceptions between men and women. So you don't wear bonnets, but you're caping for other. Okay, cool. I get you. So, like I was saying, a public perception of someone is a serious thing. If you dress a certain way, how is one to know that you're a Fortune 500 business owner? How is someone to know that you're someone of stature? Is that you're someone who has a college education, a PhD? This one woman just told me that she was top 5 in her class of attorney at law and blah, blah, blah. But I don't give a goddamn how I walk out the house. I have a bonnet on with pride. That makes no sense at all. At all. The men in the comment section, either on this IG or when it gets reposted on YouTube, please let me know if you are going to approach a woman with a bonnet on for dating her seriously for marriage, or are you hollering at her to see her in that bonnet later on tonight? See, that's where y'all get almost cursed. Is it 2 minutes yet? No, I'm kidding. That's where y'all get it screwed up. Y'all think just because men holler at y'all with those bonnets, y'all think that it's acceptable. Sweetheart, boo-boo, we are only trying to smash. When we look at that, we think you're not serious about anything. I'm gonna be honest. We think that you're not serious, so how are we gonna treat you? Not seriously. I've had women come to me and tell me certain things, but about men and why do they do this, that, and the third. I ain't gonna put the girl business out there. Nobody knows you, sweetheart. But she was upset that a man was not doing certain things, but she never required certain things from this man prior to their relationship. So that's exactly what you will get. You will get whatever you're presenting. So you're wearing this bonnet, you're wearing these, what are these new underwear called that y'all are wearing out? It looks like male boxers or something like that with your wife beater on with no bra and your fuzzy tacky ass slippers. Listen, a dude may holler at you, but it's not gonna be the dude that's also gonna get down on bending knee and ask you for your marriage. In general, at large. It may happen, but is that how you wanna live your life? By a wing? Are you wishing on a star to follow where you are? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? Why are we on such different sides here, ladies? Why are the good men over here and the women over here? Why is that? Men are expecting certain things. It has come to the point where women just expect us to like them because they are female, because they are a woman, because they have a vagina. Like I've said before, do y'all really know how much vagina costs? You ever purchased vagina? You ever inquired about vagina and the cost of it? Just a vagina. Have you? You would be amazed of how much vagina really costs. You are gonna need to offer something more than that wet spot between your legs or your mouth. Every woman has that. From your top 5 in her class attorney to the chick who works part-time at Family Dollar. You both have vaginas. And I'm gonna be honest, usually it's the same. Just because you make 150 grand don't make your vagina worth more than the chick that just moved up to fries at Burger King. It doesn't. Onion ring pussy is the same as PhD pussy. You need to give us something more. Do you think I'm gonna see a woman with a bonnet on, her slippers and pajamas and say, God damn, I'm gonna marry that woman one day? Or I would love to see if she's single, to see if she's dating, man, because I would love to take her out to the best restaurant that I can afford. No, it's let me get your number. What are you doing tomorrow night? I got some Casamigos on ice, slide through. But oh no, y'all think that is the attention that you're supposed to get. That, oh man, I don't have no problems getting dudes. Between your legs, you have no problem. Listen, y'all gotta understand. Most niggas will hit anything. I'm gonna be quite honest. Most niggas will hit anything, and it's sad. It is. I agree. It is sad. And to be honest, when you dudes, fellas, listen up. When you dudes just hit anything, you give women a false sense of elitism. You give them a false sense of themselves. They feel like, oh man, this nigga wanna fuck, this nigga wanna fuck, this nigga wanna fuck. I'm the shit. And it sucks that we're animals like that we just have to have sex all the time. That we only want y'all to have sex. When I see you with that bonnet on, you know what I look at? Do I know how I look at you? I look at you as a sexual object. Look at your sexual object. I figured a woman telling you this stuff, it will come across a little better. I mean, it sounded good to me. But as you seen in the comments earlier, what did that young lady say? That young lady jumped straight to what she was wearing instead of the words that was coming out of her mouth and the message that she was trying to portray. That was a very positive message that you should take and think about. But instead of thinking about what people say, it has come to a point to where we can't even think about something differently. We can't change our mindset. If someone's saying something that you don't agree on because you do it, instead of thinking about like, damn, what is she really saying? Okay, she's saying for bonnet. Okay, I get it. I've seen some ratchet women in bonnets and I can see how no one can tell the difference between the ratchets and you. No one can tell the difference if you're sitting there with a bonnet on, your pajamas, and fuzzy slippers. How can I tell the difference between the attorney at law and the onion ring maker at Burger King? Not to say there's nothing wrong with you down here, but I'm just, I'm giving a juxtapose. You feel what I'm saying? Now, after Miss Monique got all this backlash from you young ladies who, I mean, y'all were saying some of the most ridiculous things. And yes, just like you seen in this comment, and someone DM'd me as well, y'all ridiculed her for what she had on. Guess what? In her house. She had it on in her house, where you're supposed to have night clothes and a bonnet on. But you ridiculed her for, oh, she talking about me. She got on a robe and da-da. She's at the house. You're at the grocery store with it on. In public. Are you serious? Do y'all use y'all brain at all, or do you just talk with your emotions? Let's play the response video she had after all the backlash that she received.
Hey, my sweet babies. I've been thinking long and hard about what I'm going to say in this post. Because the post that I did Friday in reference to us being the best us that we could be. It rubbed some people wrong. But I want to share this with y'all. And there were two people in my life that, had I taken a different attitude, I could have felt like they was rubbing me wrong. But I'm glad I took the attitude of appreciation and gratitude because they tapped me. And that was Patti LaBelle and Margaret Avery. Patti LaBelle had to tap me one night. We would get ready to do a show, and I was in my feelings over some shit. And that woman had to come tap me and tell me, get myself together. And she didn't tell me with lollipop kisses and pancakes with syrup all over. She told me what I really needed to hear. And I was grateful for that night because it impacted my life. Miss Margaret Avery, I was grateful the night she called my dressing room. And she said to me, baby, focus on getting some more of that weight off of you because I see what you're doing. And I'm glad those two women love me enough that they would go out of their way to talk to me in a way that aunties, mamas, big sisters talk to their little sisters, nieces, grandbabies, daughters. I was grateful for that because it allowed me to think about things differently. Never once did I think those women were trying to be offensive. Did I think they were trying to be nasty or mean? I thought what it was nothing but love. So for you babies that have taken offense to what I've said, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with y'all being in your feelings about it. I'm okay with that. Because when you love somebody for real, I know y'all will get over that. And when y'all say, we will cancel your ass, well, they've tried that. And I'm still here to let y'all know I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about that. I love our community. And ain't nothing you can do about that. So if you're offended because I've said to you, you're a queen and you're beautiful, and when you wear that damn bonnet and your pajama pants and your slippers anywhere you go, don't you know you block your beauty? Don't you know you block your beauty? Let your beauty be seen and shown. See, remember the time we were raising hell because they didn't want us to wear our natural hair. They didn't want us to do the things we wanted to do with our natural beauty. Now, why ever would you block it? Why ever would you block it? So I'm unapologetic about what I said because I said it with nothing but love. And I said it with no judgment. For the sisters that got it, I'm glad. For the ones that didn't, I'll wait. But please know, Aunt Nikki gonna be right here. And when I gotta talk to you again, guess what I'ma do? I'ma do my part. And if I gotta tap you, it's a love tap, baby. It ain't no tap for me to kick your ass or be smart, because some of the responses y'all have given, I just know that y'all are young babies. And you don't know any better just yet. But because I do, I won't match your energy. What I will do is love us through it. So please know, I still stand by what I said. And to the women that has tapped me out, I'm grateful and forever appreciative that y'all took the time out to love me when you didn't have to. So I hope for you babies that want to leave your little comments under the bottom, say whatever you want to say, but at the end say, I love you. Hey, my sweet babies.
Now you saw that. That was her response to all the vitriol and all the hate that she received from simply saying something that is positive. To me, I feel like if you're used to doing something a certain way, you've gotten so used to it that you don't even realize if it's a negative image on you or not. You're just so used to it. If you've wore bonnets all this time and have got along wearing your bonnet out and this, that, and the third, you're not even looking at it as negative. I'm seeing this more and more and more in the black community, that due to the fact that you've gotten by on it and it's not been a problem, you see in the comments everyone saying, oh, it's not a big deal. Nothing's ever a big deal. And that's what I'm seeing a lot in the culture. And I'm gonna come out with a lot more videos about the culture. because I feel like that's what's ruining the black community these days is the culture. It's not just because you're black. No. It's the culture. And we're going to talk a lot about that. And like I said, I'm not going to get too much off subject. So I'm going to look at a conversation that was had between me and a young lady about this particular subject. Now, let's see. Give me a second. Ah, here it is. All right. There you go. So the young lady says in comment to the message, it is a matter of what I rather than the answer. What? If it's a matter or what I rather than the answer is no. However, oh no, this isn't it. Hold on. Where is it at? There it goes. It says, I don't know about the PJs and slippers, but when it comes to how I represent my head, I'm gonna wear my bonnet, scarf, wrap necessarily, and not embarrassed or ashamed. See, so stop right there. That's what I've noticed. There's no more shame anymore. There's no more shame. Society and the media has told people in general that you're just fine the way you are. And it's starting to get to people's heads as if I don't have to represent myself with any type of class because I am okay the way I am. You can be a 300-pound woman at 22, single and no kids, and think you're the queen and the bomb diggity because I'm okay the way I am. I'm a queen. I'm this and I'm that. Just because you are you, and everyone has preached this to you, young ladies, and you've taken it and ran with it. They're telling you because they're trying to sell a shirt, they're trying to sell a coffee mug, they're trying to do some stupid ass seminar, they're trying to sell a book or something like that to you to keep you in the position you are. If all black women succeeded in life, in all forms of life, what would they have to sell you? Huh? What type of self-motivating guide and meme would they have to sell you if you are all at the pinnacle of success? What could they sell you exactly? You can't even pick a struggle because you're no longer struggling. You're the best version of yourself. So there's nothing to sell to you anymore. So they keep you in these positions. They put big overweight women on Cosmopolitan and saying this is the new that. Fat is the new skinny. 40 is the new 30. 30 is the new 20. And y'all take it because it makes you what? It makes you feel good. Like, oh, I ain't that bad. I'm the shit. No, you ain't. Get up and go do something. And I know what you're saying. Oh, some of these guys, they ain't shit. Some of these dudes ain't doing this and ain't doing that. Well, guess what? I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about your ass. We're not talking about them. Every time I say something constructive about women, you run to someone else. Are we not going to talk about the subject at hand? I'll talk to women about certain things. They'll say, I understand, and then they'll respond with some other shit. That really means that you did not listen to understand. You listened to respond and put the blame on a whole nother person. Let's talk about you. What you gonna say? Well, let's talk about you. Is that your response to anything? And that's a good topic for a show. Can anyone tell y'all anything? Anything constructive? Can we pull you to the side and tell you, hey, I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should look that way. I don't think you should wear that out, sweetheart. Sweetheart, your ass cheeks are showing. And here's the bad part. I remember back in the day when I lived in Miami and we used to go to South Beach, right? We used to go to, this was when Memorial Day weekend was Memorial Day weekend. Like, it was the place to be. Around 2003, 2004, yeah, I'm showing my age. I don't care. I age like a fine wine. What's wrong with you? And this was Memorial Day. We would go down there, my early 20s, we would go down there and we would see women with the most outrageous outfits on. Remember when they used to ride in the donks with the tops down, playing the pornos and the headrest? You'll see the chicks on the top twerking and this, that, and the third. And what you do, you slap their ass and they get in an uproar. You get in a, what you doing touching me? Da, 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 da. What are you presenting to me? What are you presenting to me? You are shaking your ass half naked on top of another dude's car while porno is playing in the headrest. And you're asking for some type of respect? That makes no sense whatsoever. Mind you, I'm not condoning it. I wouldn't do it. I'm just telling you on what you're portraying out there as you to other people. Like I said, the girl said earlier, oh, I'm an attorney this time. How am I supposed to know that when you have on underwear, a man's wife beater, and a bonnet on? Am I just supposed to treat you with respect? One woman said, and this was the most silliest thing here. She said, well, I asked her, then men should continue to wear wife beaters and have their pants sagging below their ass cheeks. Anytime things are asked of women that better represent y'all as a whole, there is always pushback. Y'all never look at the bigger picture. It's all for self. Just like the young lady said earlier, that it doesn't matter. If you go about life just saying nothing fucking matters, what is that to the black community as a whole? What is that gonna do? If nothing matters, if men went around thinking that it doesn't matter, I could shoot up the club. It doesn't matter. Life doesn't matter. Us black men, we're not even caring about the preservation of life. We are taking life without any remorse. And I have people talking to me about police killing black men. Boo-boo, do you look at anything besides blacklivesmatter.com? Let me not say that. Anywho, she says, if they wish, if men want to sag their pants, go ahead. But men wear do-rags all the time. Clothes and what's on someone is two different things. If you are running a quick errand, in my opinion, you can throw on whatever you like. But if I was going to a professional meeting, how I represent myself would be different. So this means that when you're out in public, you represent yourself one way. And then when you go and do some soft shoe in front of the white man is when you represent yourself another way. Well, how about that? How I represent myself will be different. Some men go into interviews with their pants sagging, and that's an issue in itself. So seemingly, if you're going to impress the man, that is when you should dress your best. Not in everyday life as you're trying to better the image of the black man or black woman. The lady said what I said respectively, but in a robe. Like I said, for some odd reason, when you women hear something you don't like, instead of actually having some good talking points on the subject matter, you attack the person. I had a video one day, and in my comments, someone's talking about my hairline. Nothing about what I said, my hairline. That is how silly and childish we have become. You would expect that from a 10-year-old. But this is coming from adult. It's as if some people in general, and this isn't just women, but we're gonna stick on women. It's as if you never evolved from a 17-year-old girl. You act the exact same way, but you expect us to call you a queen. Are you ruler of something? Usually a queen has a king. Ooh. But we just call everybody queens just cuz. Just cuz. I said she was at home, but no one can ask a woman of anything. What I realize these days, independence has turned into a whole nother thing. Some of y'all are almost so independent from even the black community. It's almost like y'all have your own community. You've created like a subculture in the culture. But hey, if it's working, you can have it. And then, like I said, I asked her a simple question. I said, listen, I want you to answer this yes or no. That's all I want you to say. Would you talk to a man with his pants sagging and a wife beater to his damn kneecaps coming up to you asking you for your number? Instead of saying no, she sent me this long ass goddamn message. Y'all don't even follow directions. That's how bad it's look. I can't even get a straight answer. Yes or no. See or no. Why is that so hard? Is wearing a bonnet that serious that you have to wear it? Do you not care how you look to other people at all? Do you not care? If that's the case, wear a bonnet to the club. It don't matter. Wipe off all that silly ass makeup. Take off them goddamn eagle wing eyelashes that y'all got on and go to the club that way. Since it don't fucking matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's not that serious. Who cares? No one cares about nothing. In closing, I just want y'all to know, just like Miss Monique said, this is all out of love for the black image as a whole. For some reason, y'all take every ounce of constructive criticism as an attack on you personally. Why don't y'all listen sometimes? Listen. Close your mouth and listen. Instead of listening to respond, listen to understand. Sometimes the best things aren't said at all. You just be quiet, digest it. Hey, come back tomorrow with a response because you've sat and thought about it. The people in the comment section that's just ranting and raving about it's not that serious and this, that, and the third, and cops are killing black people and Hotep and all this other stupid shit. Y'all are focused on the wrong thing, not me. Anyway, I'm Chris Hall. You have been watching the Chris Hall Show. I appreciate all y'all. Make sure you follow me at ChrisHallATL on Instagram. We are on every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern on IG Live. When you get to my IG, click that link in the bio. That'll take you to the YouTube page where all this content lives. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all, regardless of what you may think in my delivery. See y'all on the next video.